I put a smell on you, and now you're pine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. It's been 300 years, or it feels like it, right down to the day that Dave is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a smell on you. Get it? 'Cause air freshener? Roll the intro. Hey Navine, first time in a long time I can film an intro without having to look the date up. It is Saturday the 31st of October 2020. Theme is Halloween. I'm the only one posting because Jenny forgot she may post on Sunday. So let's talk. What is scary? First thing that's scary that I stood here today to film this video about 2 hours ago. Realised I was wearing the same t-shirt that I wore 3 years ago when I made a video in 2017. So I threw on the old shirt that I wore last time. Druts over there. We're talking what's scary, just like I did 3 years ago. Welcome back to NFI, the channel that's alive for approximately 2.5 weeks of the year, Halloween being one of them for some predetermined reason that we started the channel just before Halloween 4 years ago, so we've just kind of always posted on Halloween. And by we, I mean me. I'm pretty sure I've done this a few times before. Hey, it's Halloween, it's scary, it's spoopy. This truly is a Day of the Dead. Dead ideas, that is. So without a doubt, the scariest thing to me is time. Time is something that we cannot escape from. It happens to us all. We live through it in a short space of time, long period of time, whatever. It's a concept that we created, well, we gave a name to it, something that kind of always has existed. But it's so surprising to me that I stood 3 years ago in this same get-up, generally in this same space, sort of. I filmed a video for NFI on the topic of Halloween and what was scary. In it I showed a bunch of clips from videos from the past, both videos from other people on NFI as well as videos of my very own, because things I create still scare me 8 years after I've created them. Like my first video, for example, or even to this now, this scares me because what the hell am I even doing? I'm a community manager. I'm supposed to be behind the camera, not on it, and yet here we are. I've discussed in previous years that Halloween isn't all about spooky things. It's not all about vampires and ghosts and goblins and werewolves and all that kind of rubbish. It's about the spirits of the dead. But the modern interpretation is seen as spooky, scary, and as well as time, where we're living right now in this environment is hella scary. So what do I mean by scary? Well, scary in the sense that people don't know where their next paycheck is coming from. People don't know if they're going to get ill when they go outside. People are scared of seeing other people, being around other people. And while there are restrictions in place at the moment, I've noticed this fear in people's eyes just in day to day when I'm at work or when I'm walking around, when I'm in a place, that people are genuinely looking at everyone else around them thinking, are you carrying it? Are you carrying it? Are you going to make me ill? Keep away from me. And then you get the other sort who just couldn't give an absolute damn and are standing this close to each other in a queue. England is an example. There is a press conference going on as I speak right now where Boris Johnson and his two scientific advisors, or whoever they are busy talking about the latest measures of lockdown, which is going to happen to us starting next week some point. Not actually sure the exact date yet because they're still waffling. It's the second time we've been locked down, technically the third, because we've gone into several different ways of dealing with this crisis and nothing seems to be working. The fact there is apparently no end in sight is the scariest thing to people. And I don't know if it's because I work retail in some form that I have been to work more or less the entire time. I've seen people, how they've been acting and how people's shopping habits and generally how they've been in public has changed. I see it a little bit different. It's going to be one of those things where we don't actually get rid of it for a long time, in my opinion, and it's something we're just going to have to live with and kind of put up with. And maybe not get locked down every couple of months, but there's stuff like there will be less space on public transport. You will need to give people more space when queuing or outdoors or anything like that. You will have to use your common sense. And I do think some of the problem that's going on with the high infection rates is just down to people being so fatigued with this whole process that people are getting fed up and just want to get back to their old ways of doing things. I understand it, truly, I do. But as fatigued and fed up and drained mentally, physically, emotionally people are, and the fact they're not seeing people and people are slipping away and dying when no one else is there because we can't by law, it's just something that we need to accept is going to happen, because this is a very real problem and a lot of people have lost their lives already and many more will. And as a community manager, I tend to stay away from topics that are considered taboo or questionable or political. But to any anti-maskers out there, fuck off is all I can say, because I've worked around this long enough. I've seen the reactions and I've seen the effect the coronavirus has had on people, and I will not put up with you talking your bullshit around me. So if you're one of those that I know, I don't want to know. to be brutally honest, because I know people who have lost people. I've seen what it's done. I've seen how ill people get and the lasting effect it's had, and you're afraid that the government's taking your liberties. No, the government, as badly as they're handling this, are trying to control something that is killing thousands of people, and you are doing nothing but helping spread it. So that's the scariest thing of all, how fucking stupid people are. I'm sorry to get ranty on an NFI video, we tend to stay away from that kind of thing, but you know, sometimes it needs to be said, even by me who just prefers to make puns and be overly sarcastic about things. Not sort of video I wanted to end with, but I guess that's what happens when you're around so much stuff that is considered scary. Thank you very much for watching, have a nice day, and well, I will see me next week, I think.